Yes, good morning, brothers and sisters. This is Mega Comrade Officer Clement Amigo Edegbe, live from Dallas, Texas, United States. Today's date is Sunday, February 27th, 2022 at about 10:23 a.m. in the morning. Like we promised yesterday, that we're going to be here with our retired Honorable Chief Victor Sabor Edoror, the former Speaker of Edo State House of Assembly and also former Deputy Speaker of Edo State House of Assembly. As a man of his word, is here, and he's going to tell us the situation in Edo State House of Assembly concerning. We are going to discuss about it concerning the Edo State House of Assembly OBASEKI SAGA. In the history of Edo State House of Assembly, we have never had a situation whereby 14 due elected House of Assembly member representing their constituency were excluded from inauguration by the governor of Edo State for almost 3 years now, to my calculation. So that being said, I am going to bring in the former Speaker of Edo State House of Assembly, Chief Victor Sabor Edoror. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm very fine.
Okay. Welcome back to PFM. Okay. You welcome back to PFM Situation Room. Like you promised yesterday. Once again, I would love you to introduce yourself to the good people of Edo State and Nigeria as a whole.
Thank you very much. First of all, I want to thank you for having me. Just as I promised yesterday, said I will be here with you, but I'm here now. Thank you for having me again. My name is Right Honorable Chief Engineer Victor Sabor Edoror.
Okay. All right, that's good. Concerning the Edo State House of Assembly saga, yesterday we touched it. Unfortunately, the network was very, very bad. If you don't mind, can you go ahead and enlighten us again what really transpired? Then we'll start from there. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's actually pretty difficult to start all over again, but the thing that is real, it's not fabricated, I can always say. On the 6th of June 2019, after conducting election for the State House of Assembly in Edo State, the 6th Assembly, which is the last assembly before now, got to wind up, and the new one is supposed to start on the 7th. And by the 7th, the State House of Assembly in Nigeria were getting inaugurated, and the proclamation letter will be sent by the governor to the various assemblies, whereas that of Edo State wasn't done. We waited, we have several meetings invited by the governor in some instance, and the deputy governor in another instance, but we asked the big question, when are we going to be inaugurated? Because the time is already going. We can't have vacuum. In government, no vacuum. They told us, the answer they could give us at that time was that they are not ready yet. Once they are ready, they are going to call up for inauguration. Because the inauguration is a ceremony, and the letter the government is going to write is a proclamation, and the dictionary meaning of it, if you go to the dictionary, it is better here unequivocally that it is a public announcement. Because we're waiting for that public announcement, and because of the fact that we know how the ceremony is, being a third timer, because this is the 3rd time I'm going to be inaugurated in that house. We all rented our event centers, we saw our clothes, we invited our families, just put them on notice that the real date will be announced, and we are going to let them know. They were prepared to come and celebrate with us because it's purely a celebration time. This didn't happen till on the 17th of June, when all the houses of assembly in Nigeria was already inaugurated. So
I think we have a network difficulty. Is going to be back with us. So I need everyone to go ahead and share this video. Please, if today is the first day you are watching us on PFM, People's Freedom Movement YouTube channel, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to hit the notification bell button. Whenever we are on air, you will be notified and you have the chance to contribute. Go ahead, Honorable. I think he's back. Let's see. Okay. Go ahead, sir. Okay, hold on. Okay, go ahead. You have unmute yourself over there, please. I think you are muted. Okay, good.
We decided to tell all women, Edo people, and Nigerians to help us prevail on the governor to carry out his constitutional responsibility. This we did around 3:30, and after 3:30, some of us were being invited to the deputy governor. Some we resisted, they didn't want to go, but we encouraged them. If the deputy governor is calling you, please go, so that you know what is happening. We want to hear from them. We are not hearing from them. Maybe our press conferences have spoken to their conscience, and they are calling us, so we should go. Though I wasn't invited, those that were invited, about 4 went. On getting there, we didn't hear from them again. We were trying their phone was switched off, not knowing that they were abducted. But around 10 o'clock in the night, the news started filtering into your ear that they did the night inauguration. And about 3 of them came back to meet us. The president of Barrister Eric Okaka, representing all one East. Honorable Uyi Hoseswei, representing Uredo East, and Nusa, representing Romo East. So they all came to us. What happened? They said they were kidnapped, and they forced them to do inauguration. We said, well, that is not going to be just like that. We need to put it on the air. We record it for us to have. And we interviewed them. They recorded it, which we have as one of the prime evidence to this issue. So they told us, they narrated how they were kidnapped, how they were forcefully inaugurated, how from one Nika, and later we started seeing the pictures of those people who wore short Nikas. And even Okaka didn't go with the suit, they hung the suit of him, and it was done. So they all refuted it, they said they were not party to it. So we arranged for another press conference the next day in GODWIN Hotel, where we told the world what happened and that we were not part of it. And at that time, we became 17 of us did the press conference. The first press conference was 19, the other one was 17. So it was just that press conference we just did before hoodlum, numbering 100 with weapons, escorted by police, led by the CSO to the governor to go to the studio. And they came to go to the studio. On getting here to go to the police, they started, the first of all, entered the first apartment, the first block. They discovered that we were not there. When they were not told where we were, they, marched into the block we were. And our members almost wanted to jump from upstairs. When I saw that, I just made up my mind to get my first sacrifice. And I came out, as soon as I came out, that distracted their attention. They were happy that they had gotten me. They took me, they dealt with me from upstairs to downstairs before I was rescued by my police who were stationed downstairs. And even when the PSO to the governor wanted to disarm my police, it discovered resilience. They discovered that my police were ready to even kill him. So he decided to, before we were not rescued by, we were pretentiously rescued by some armed policemen who came from the airport. On getting to the airport, it was a different ball game. They were keeping us. They said we are going to be detained. And that is where we protested. After much protest, the police now advised they were not actually comfortable with the situation, but they were unwinged by the arm of the government from the executive. So they told us, please, we can't do this. We are getting calls from the headquarters. People should run away from Benin. No, how, in fact, just run away because these people are after you people. So that's how we all left and we got to Abuja. We went to the party because of us have the same party. The party intervened. The still did not hear. We went to the National Assembly, who started with the responsibility of looking into House of Assembly cases all over the country constitutionally. And those ones waded into the matter, the House of Reps and the Senate simultaneously. This they did. They came out with blueprints, with the resolution. After seeing the past, after interviewing the Commissioner of Police, then who said actually the inauguration took place in the night. And no evidence of us being invited. And all what they said is covered that was their own line. And at the end of the day, they recommended for a press inauguration, which they never adhered to. All we could hear again is that the governor made himself available and went to Port Harcourt to get the judgment restraining and all that, restraining the National Assembly from intervening. So we went to the regular court as we speak. From that time to this time, which is around 2 years and going to 9 months now, the matter has not been heard at all. And the judges, this is 8th judge so far, movement from one judge to another. There was a judge who was vehement and determined to get the case off his neck by giving judgment. If there were anybody that wants to go to appeal not satisfied to go. But they prevented. What is even baffling me is that we are not saying that we should not judge, the matter should not be heard or we should not get judgment. Let the judgment come, whether negative or positive. Anybody that is not satisfied can seek appeal. But no, they are just sitting on it. They don't want the judgment to come. Okay. Because of course they know they have no case. Because they know the case is very clear. That's why they are sitting on it. So we petitioned to the agency since June last year, 2021. The petition, up till now, we don't know the head and the tail of the petition. They have promised in so many occasions, and they have both said that this matter will not see the light of the day. They are going to sit on it. They have the executive power. And well, we are studying on the path of truth, on the path of the Constitution, just as the President assured us that we should stay by the rules here. And up till now, we can't even factor what is actually, what made them to do what they are doing. The rumor that we want to impeach. As I said yesterday, when the Attorney General of Federation, when we wrote to the Attorney General of Federation to interpret the rule, the law, the constitution of this country, he did interpret it, and he wrote to the IG of Police and every other sector concerned that they should provide the necessary enablement and security for the House of Assembly to sit in Edo. And we were aided here from Abuja. We were aided from Abuja to Benin. All of us were to go and meet. At the end of the day, out of the 10 of them that were with them that time, about 3 came to meet with us. We were about to go and meet the governor again, or the police told us the governor again came with hoodlum from Port Harcourt, and they besieged the place. They brought a bulldozer and destroyed the building. They destroyed the building. They brought strip of granite to barricade the venue. The police now advised us. They took us to a venue. Can't you get another venue? It is not the house that matters, it's the members that matter. They took us to another venue where inauguration took place, and 17 members, were voted for me to be speaker. So if I am to be the speaker and the speaker they are afraid of, nothing like impeachment which they are afraid of has been discussed with me. I do not know how impeachment of the governor will happen without the speaker. without the speaker. I don't know. It has not been discussed with me, and we have never discussed it in any of our meetings. And we all, when we started hearing it, we said nothing like impeachment because the governor has not done anything that we know of. We are not even in the house to know whether he has committed administrative blunder, whether there are improprieties in the arrangement of finances and all. We don't know. Can you act on what you don't know? So I just discovered that was just a calculated attempt to to sway the public mind out of the reality, and for them to now be thinking or to be beclouded with a sense of reason that is not in the right direction. I think that was why. Yeah, I'm happy now because that we have an opportunity to at least say the truth to the people. Yeah, I love this medium. I'm happy about it. And just as we went to break the family that time to air our mind to the public, we have nothing. I speak and I repeat. In one of the letters I wrote to the president, I said we have nothing against. We have no intention of disturbing the administration of GODWIN. It's not in our mind. We have never think of it. We don't hope to think of it. All we want is to represent our people. Because in Edo State today, out of the 18 local governments, 11 local governments are not represented. That means
I think we're having a network breaches, so I need everyone to go ahead and spread this word, and there's power in sharing. Everyone need to share it and make sure that every stakeholder in Edo State got this message, this video. Let's wait for him to come back. As you are hearing, the people that were duly elected, 14 of them are just go ahead.
So what that section of the Constitution explains is that no inauguration of an assembly in Nigeria can happen with 23 members. Even when one dies before the inauguration, the death certificate will represent him for inauguration to take place. For states who have minimum number, like Edo State. So I do not know what has prompted them to take law into their hands to be making appropriation illegally in Edo State. I do not know who has assured them that what they are doing is the right thing, but we are not after that. What we are after is that we want to represent our people to fulfill the reason why we are elected. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. We are not going to be here for question and answer. What we are here is how we can bring both parties, the 14 members that were duly elected that was excluded from inauguration, and the state executive representative or governor, whatever it is, how we can bring them together. That is what we are here for. And I want every Edo man, if you know that these 14 members, like I asked yesterday, do you have their names with you? Can you be able to tell us where they are represented? Because we don't know. We know about one there, Dr. Losifo, and we don't know most of them. Is there any way you can enlighten Edo people, their names and where they are represented, their constituency? Hello, Honorable. I think we're having a network breakdown again. Okay, can you hear me, sir?
As I said, anytime, any day, I can hear you. So I said, anytime, any day, I know their names and conversant with the constituencies and their respective names. Even those that are free the other time. Can be tough time. I can tell you their name.
Yes, please. We're having a network breakdown, but
yes, you have myself right on.
He has a very good sound server, but the network, for some reason, is difficult. I thought today would be better, but right now we cannot hear from him. But he's there, he's talking. But wow. Wow.
Very sorry. It's a section from local call.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So yes. Okay. Can you tell us their name and where they are?
I mentioned myself, Right Honorable Chief Victor Sabor Edoror. I represent Eastern Central.
Okay.
We have Honorable Barrister Washington Fusivo, PhD, one model local government constituency. We have Honorable Sunday Agedu of Via Southwest. We have Honorable Dumes Ugiagbe of Via Northeast. We have Honorable
We're having a very, very bad network in Nigeria. Okay, guys. Why I think he's getting a lot of calls, and those calls are disturbing his network.
Yes, we are going to be managing the network the way it is. We have Honorable Kingsley Ugabi.
Wow. The network is pretty bad. Let's see what we can do. If people are calling in, I think we need to call them back and let them know that it's on air. We are having a massive network breakdown. So let's see what we can do about that. So if you can hear me, those calls that didn't come in, calls that are coming in, I think you should call them and let them know you are on air, in order for them to give you a few minutes, in order for us to, remove and come back. Yeah, you need to, that's what I'm just, you need to exit the plat and come back in it, log in back in, exit it and come back in. If you can hear me. Now, hello, sir. Oh, good. So, hey guys, I need everyone to share this video. It's not really easy. It's in a difficult area, but he's doing his best due to the situation to make sure that the good people of Edo State are aware of what is going on right now. So I will. I said those carry. Okay. So God bless you. So I need you all to help us share this video in order for everyone to be able to hear from his mouth and hear what is happening. So God bless you. We are going to wait for him to come back. We have network difficulty. Before then, I want to play this video for you all. This is when it all begins. I'm pretty sure about this. One second. I'm going to play it for you all to see. This is when the thugs, the mob were coming to their hotel.
told him to withdraw them immediately. I'm sure he has called them.
You all can see that this is when the mob were coming to their hotel. You can imagine what was going through their head.
Hello?
Wow.
I'm carrying they are invading our hotel.
Wow.
What's the boss?
Wow. Wow. You can see OBASEKI, some police, law enforcement officers, they are there. Police personnel, they are present. The mob are present. These are political thugs. So, Honorable, welcome back. So, hello.
As I was naming, yeah. As I was naming, I said the Honorable Crosby Eribo Ego, Honorable Chris Okaben, Uredo West, Honorable Uye Hosway, Uredo East, Honorable Vincent Wadiai of North East. I think by this I have mentioned everybody. We have Honorable Ohio Izomo, Michael Ohio Izomo of Owan West.
Okay, now, I want to quickly ask you this. The 9 members or 10 members that are presently occupying the House of Assembly that are passing laws, passing bill, budget, and others. What do you have to say about that? Is that legal or illegal?
This is 9 members. Hello.
Yes. Can you hear me?
I didn't get. I'm hearing you now.
Okay. The current House of Assembly members who are currently passing laws, passing bill, passing budget, is that legal or illegal?
Absolutely illegal.
So it's illegal.
Absolutely.
Okay. How are we going to, I mean, they pass billions of naira, millions of naira budget. So if it is illegal, how are we going to go about that, sir? Wow. Oh, this network is a dagger. For some reason, I wish we have one of those House of Assembly member who are watching, if they can come in, because we're having this network is really, really bad. I really feel for retired Honorable Chief Victor. The network is bad. Can you hear me, sir?
Actually, for right Honorable, not retired.
Okay, right Honorable. Okay. Right Honorable. Yeah, Edoror, God bless you. I'm not a politician.
I think they can join us, would have been fine. They have avoided all this all the while. But,
yes. So if you are watching there and you are one of them, please contact us without delay. If there's a way you can join us, one of the admins should put my number in there. because we're having a network difficulty, really, really bad. So, and that is bringing us, you know. So if those bills that are being passed are illegal, so what do you think the good people of Edo State can do about it legally?
Well, they are the ones committing the illegality, but they should know where they are resting on. They have not been able to, I think they are here now. They will say this is what they are resting on to make laws on that, bedrock. But from my own analysis, from the legal point of view, and the reason why I feel they are stepping on the court in order not to hear our case is because they don't want all this established. They made an attempt to declare our seat vacant and call the INEC to conduct an election. It's interesting to know, we took them to court in Abuja. We took INEC to court to tell INEC and when INEC was asked, you have an objection over conducting election or not conducting election in the two. He said they are absolutely with us. They don't have any objection. That our certificate of return, they gave it to us. They have not withdrawn it from us. So that is why that matter is still there. So
okay, the certificate of return is with you. Now they are about to commence on another election in 2023. How is that going to square? Are they going to just the certificate of return that was issued to you, or what are they going to do about that? Oh God. Again, we're having a network difficulty. He have done his best. I think we heard from him already. The network is really, really bad. It's not his fault at all. So I want you all to understand that the network is really, really bad. Please, if you are one of those House of Assembly member that was not inaugurated, that is the number you should call on. And what you have heard so far, and yesterday as well, if you have any way we can bring both sides together and make sure that this matter is resolved amicably in order for their constituency to be represented, please do that and see how we can bring peace to Edo State. We all want Edo State to move forward. We do not want this matter to continue to go on and on and on and on. Nothing is working in Edo State. When every constituency are being represented, development will come to that constituency, even if it's water, borehole, maternity, or social amenities. They will lobby for their constituency to bring improvement and development to their local government they are representing. But for now, such things are not happening due to the fact that they have been denied of the mandate that was given to them by their constituency, by their citizen. And the only person that can solve this problem right now is the executive governor of Edo State. You can hear when Right Honorable Sabor Edoror said it a while ago. He has no problem. They don't have intention of impeaching the state governor of Edo State. They should not be concerned about that. So if you all can help us share this video, and we, the Edo in diaspora, thanks to People's Freedom Movement, who have able to educate Edo in diaspora, educate everyone that we should be part of this political, this democracy that is going on, so-called democracy. And I thank God today. That now Edo in diaspora and Nigeria in diaspora are well recognized. So now we need to go in there and we need to be represented as well. in every state, those states, Ondo, whatever it is, Lagos State, we need to be represented as well, so that we can be able to change the political mindset of our brothers and sisters who are the leaders in an individual state or in our country. So those are the things we all need to come together and work on. I think we have Right Honorable Chief Victor Edoror back on air. Hello, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, God bless you, sir. We completely understand it's not your fault and the network is really, really bad. So we hope, okay, Mega, you are done well, you are done your best. Okay, yeah, we are still on it. My question was that, I don't know if you hear me. I said all the bills that they are passing in the House of Assembly now, the laws, some people have been prosecuted by the laws they implemented, they passed, and the legislator are passing law, the governor is signing it. If tomorrow the governor refused to oblige to his constitutional service, or if he refused to listen to the good people of Edo State and refuse to call you up for inauguration, where do you think Edo State is going to, where are we heading to? What is it going to happen?
It's going to amount to dwelling in illegality ab initio. So, you see, the governor has immunity. So, it might not be, sued now, but in the future, I pray nobody takes him to court, or nobody takes anybody to court. But if somebody writes to take the court will decide whether he ran the legal government or an illegal government.
Okay, now in 2023, they are going to conduct another election. If the governor insisted that he's not going to inaugurate the 14 members, and another election is conducted, how is that going to work? I'm not a politician. Can you educate us about that?
That is purely constitutional. The INEC is saddled with the responsibility of conducting elections into the constituency. And why the governor has the right to proclaim the House. And the INEC did their own. The governor didn't do his own properly. And from what I understand, the tenure, our office is tenured. Even as we start now, if we start now, we are only going to complete the remaining days, months and years. So if it runs out, it runs out. History will record it.
Okay, so if we understand you correctly, if you are inaugurated tomorrow, so you're going to count 4 years from tomorrow. Is that correct?
Well, that is left for court to decide. But the truth is that, from my understanding, if you run out with the stipulated time, which is there's no extension, there's no elongation for anybody. Okay. You run out 2023, I mean. If you end June 23, this session will end June 23 for everybody, those in and those out. That's my own understanding. That's what I was trying to do.
Okay. We thank God for that. Are you running again in any office as we speak right now?
Well, the truth of the matter is that I actually do not run for election unless prompted up by my people. It's my people who normally tell me to run. In the last time, the people tell me to run for House of Assembly. They told me to run for House of Reps. And I ran for House of Reps. I was endorsed by everybody. They just took me out of it. And I am pursuing this one now. If I'm able to get it to a logical conclusion, I will go back to my people and ask them. If they say run, I will not. But I am already getting some insinuations that I'm already being called. Even today now, I've been called by more than 15 people that I should come around for House of Rest. But I will have a meeting with them. If they say go for House of Rest, I will have no option that to hit the road running.
Okay, because the reason why I asked that question, I'm seeing some flyers. Your names are on it. You know, so I said, okay, maybe I should bring it to your attention. I think it would be good if you can go for.
If you see that flyer, it's a group of people asking me to come and contest for, you know, my federal constituency is called Okpeolu, city local government. That makes all the federal constituency. So they are telling me to come and contest for, to represent Okpeolu, which means House of Rest. So these programs and these agitations and, you know, quest fight for us to regain our mandate is actually taking my time. If I do it to logical constitution, I go to my people. If the affirmative is for me to contest for House of Rep, I will hit the road. I will know that I have their blessing. I will come all out because they have always supported me to represent them. They believe in my representation.
Okay. All right. Let's move to what recently happened in Uromi before we come back. Concerning the bank robbery, are you aware of the situation over there that is ongoing now?
Fully. I have even issued a statement to express my condolence to the people, to the family and loved one who lost their lives, and the Reverend Onoji of Uromi for experiencing that in his domain. Well, it again goes to the you know, disorganized security system in Edo State, irrespective of the fact that a lot of money are voted for security votes in Edo. And yes, a lot of all these things, people are left in the dark. The security is not same. The police do not have the equipment. Even in this farm, we came together to come up with vigilante group to be able to assist these farm people to be vigilant to their domain and equally. But you know the limitation of the individual coming up, a group of persons coming up with security apparatus in the state. Not of it is done by the state government, and they are provided with the necessary equipment to combat crime. It is going to be difficult to be able to tame crime to the various minimum. But I can still say kudos to the youth of Ubiaja, who at least risk their lives to block the road, having known that that is one of the routes that the armed robbers will pass. And you can see that without the interference of even security, other security agencies, and the other one, they were able to block the road, and the recovered vehicles used by the robbers and some money left over to the tune of about between 34 to 37 million, as declared by the police. So I give kudos to my Eastern brothers for being able to do that. I'm proud. I'm once again very proud to be an Eastern man, because it's one of the only few places where things like that can happen.
Okay, because we have Edo State Vigilante Network head yesterday, retired CSP Aruna. He was here yesterday and he made mention of that of money that was recovered. But what baffled everyone, what really surprised us, is that they operated in a. Let me quickly answer this correctly. Hello, caller. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, can you lower the one you are using to watch me?
Okay.
Okay. Your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Andy.
Okay. Where are you calling
I'm
from?
calling from Germany.
You're from Germany. Go ahead.
Yeah, first, thank you very much, the former speaker, those state house of Assembly, former deputy governor, state house of Assembly. Yeah, I just want to correct one impression. Not, I'm not hearing only from it. It has been on the social media since the first day that the youth of Ubiaja were able to hold the armed robbers that came to room. That impression is not true.
Okay. Because
from what we have from the video in the venue, it was that the armed robber abandoned the cars and left the money because they could not able to carry it. They passed through the river. They didn't pass through the road. They left the money in the bush. They could not carry it. It was the woman who owned the farm that found that money the following morning. It was the woman who went to report before the police now came. They were not doing a live video. It was never people, youth, at least circulated on some part of the social media. Thank you very much.
Okay, and you that is speaking, how did you get your information? You need to call back, and we don't want you to throw out something out there when it's not true. So we advise him. That is what Aruna said yesterday, that some group of people went ahead and blocked their way. Even made mention of vigilante. Where that is aside, we are expecting you to come back. Sir, what do you have to say about this anti-grazing bill that is currently in the House of Assembly? Oh, wow.
Anti-grazing bill is long overdue. Every state in the South have long passed that bill, except Edo. And I am not shocked that they've not passed it since. Maybe they know the importance of the bill, and they know that 10 people cannot actually pass a bill of that nature. And because of illegality, whether they are passing bill now or not passing bill, it's just for the fun of it. So not until the House is properly constituted, no justice can be done to any bill that comes to that shenanigan House.
Okay, so now that 9 or 10 members of House of Assembly are passing bill that might be illegal bill tomorrow, how, I mean, where is Edo going? How are we operating now? I don't understand. By you saying that whatever they are doing in House of Assembly now, if I heard you correctly, is allegedly illegal, because 9 members or 10 members cannot be passing bills in the House. I'm not a lawyer, so can you clear us in that aspect, sir?
Yeah, it's very clear, very simple. They are heading to doom. They are heading to bleakness. They are heading to administrative oblivion. They are not heading to any place. They are just playing. It's as if they are dancing to the gallery. Some people cannot be seen to have passed a bill. They pass a law for those people to use. So anybody that is supposedly using that bill, all those laws.
Wow, we lost him. We lost him again. Hello, caller.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. You asked me to call back.
Yeah, how did you get your information?
Yeah, I have the official statement from the DPO Ubiaja division.
Do you have the number? Do you have the number of that DPO?
I don't have the number of the DPO. I have the official statement released by him.
Hello.
And the car was the heading was abandoned. That was the official statement from the DPO of Ubiaja division.
Okay. All right. Regardless of how they stop them, but we are happy they were able to get some of the amount of money. So that is what matters.
And secondly, it is a shameful act that in the whole Eastern North, Eastern Central, Eastern as a whole, even to the Edo State in general, an armed robber could operate for more than 2 hours. I know distance from Benin to Uromi is about 1 hour 40 minutes. If the security personnel are coming from Benin, they could able to come from Benin and meet them. They robbed nothing. They came and they robbed successfully. Nothing happened. Nobody questioned them. They came in, they go out the same way they go. It is very shameful. It is very shameful to the security in Nigeria as a whole. Not in this time again. In this time where we are now, we came in the broad daylight. Look at the way they were destroying the streets. It was like they're acting film. Nobody could stop them. The security men, they were hiding. The army men were hiding in the counter. These are security men. We have a long way to go in Africa. A very long way. A very long way to. We pray that God to be somebody that can secure us. Thank you very much. God bless you, sir.
All right, thank you.
Bless you. For even speaking it, most of our people on social media, but they are not even talking about it now. Nobody is talking about it. Nobody is talking about it. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you.
All right, bless you too. Edo people, you heard from Right Honorable Chief Victor Edoror that the Edo State, currently Edo State House of Assembly, that is on seat right now, are there, whatever law they are passing is illegal, and it's not backed by the Constitution. So if you know you are Governor Godwin OBASEKI supporter, and you are from Edo State, you are concerned of what is about to unfold in Edo in the next year or 2 years and so, please, we are begging you to call on the governor to bring peace to Edo. That is what we are doing right now. We do not want problem in Edo State anymore. We are tired of it. And for those of, give me a second. Let me answer this call right quick. Hello. Hello, Mama.
Yeah.
Hello. Hey,
Mega.
yes. Call. Go ahead.
Okay. Good afternoon, Mega. Good afternoon, Right Honorable Edoror.
Thank you very much.
You know, I just want to thank you and your fellow honorables for being so patient
Very, very.
so far. There's a saying that says when I think they say when the falsehood becomes an institution, those that speak the truth, they are tagged as being rebels. So the narrative that has been going on is that your group of honorables wants to come and impeach the governor, which most of us know that's not true.
Thank you.
Particularly, Honorable Edoror, I know you have taken so many gunshots, not gunshots as to say that during the Somali time, I can still remember you just went quietly, and this time again, it's still happening to you. I really felt so sorry about the situation, and I thank God that prosperity is going to judge all of them. Now, my question is this. If you guys want to go back now, with what they are doing, passing bill anyhow, taking money anyhow, are you sure your image is not going to be damaged in future?
Well,
I'm really concerned about that. Because they are going to tag you in future to say you were part of the regime that also embezzled the money.
Yeah, that's true.
Go ahead, respond to that.
I don't know if you want to know more like. So me, I would have just said, let them do whatever they want to do. And since history has already exonerated your group, whoever wants to be there, history will also talk about them. But I'm a novice. I'm not a politician, so I just explain. Just give me more light on this. Thank you.
No, I am. Yeah, thank you very much. I really appreciate you, and I see your point. You have made very laudable points. But the truth is that, to every action, there's equal and opposite reaction. And to every action, there are pros, there are cons. And yes, if you look at it from another angle, what is being sold to the minds of Edo people and even Nigerians is that we abandon our mandate that was given to us by our constituents. And we just feel that even if it is going to be a day or a year, it should be.
Wow. We're having a breakdown on the network as well. We all just have to manage it. Please bear with us. Go ahead and share the video. I think, Honorable, if you can hear us, you might want to go back and come back in again. Let's see if it's going to work. Once again, yeah, we're having network breakdown as well. So let's see what we can do about it. Bear with us. Wow. So, okay. I'm going to go ahead. The effort they have made to resolve this issue is a whole lot. Let me go ahead and play this video.
In the house. The chambers is hallowed, not because it is a building that houses the number of persons elected to represent. It is hallowed because it houses men of conscience who at all time will have the courage to speak truth to power. And as men of conscience, we came together and told ourselves that whereas our brothers all over and sisters all over the Federal Republic of Nigeria elected on the same platform of the All Progressive Congress and indeed other political parties to represent their people in various houses of assembly had gone to work, we were still here lying and sleeping. The question was it because we were not ready or we were not capable? Far from it. We were ready and capable and we were worried that the man who ought to have done what he ought to do failed to do. That was the meaning and reason for yesterday's Congress. Just to tell you the origin. As members of the Fourth Estate of the Realm, it is your responsibility to interrogate the system. And I'm sure you are so worried, because the bane of democracy rests solely on the legislative arm. The difference between the legislative arm, the difference between democracy and the military rule is the presence or absence of the legislative arm. There can not be said to be a government existing in any part of the world where you have the absence of the legislative arm. Because the sole reason, the responsibility of the legislative arm is to make laws for the good governance of a country. What is uppermost in building a country is the presence of the law. And if those who are supposed to make the law are not there, then there is a problem. And I can assure you that what we are calling for, or what we called for yesterday, is that arm is set in motion. Only that was done at about 3:30. We rounded up that exercise yesterday. By 19 of us physically present to address the world, to speak to his conscience. But what is no longer history today is that at about 5:30, we got a call from the clerk of the House of the Edo State of Assembly, who told us, or who informed us, if you like, that a call had been placed to him by some persons in government house. And we were happy that we were sure what we did had pricked the conscience of the governor and he was ready to abide by the constitutional demands. He also promised, the clerk also promised that 30 minutes later he was going to get in touch with us. Ordinarily, 1 hour later we didn't hear from him. I would try to contact him. His phone was ringing, then nobody was speaking. And that was the beginning of the story. 2 hours later, some of our brothers who were supposed to be in the meeting with us at about 8 p.m. yesterday would.
Okay. You all saw the video right there where they were addressing the press. Right, Honorable, you welcome back. Go ahead and
Thank you.
Yeah, and enlighten us about what our former caller just
yes. In summary, 2 wrongs can never make it right. We are elected to represent our people, and we must change the narrative by, going to the House to represent our people, even if it's for 1 year. But if we say because of what they are doing is wrong, and we now decide to do the payback with the wrong thing by not making ourselves available, it will amount to a scenario like a woman who said because she had been cheated by boys, she decided not to see boys again by closing her eyes. But when the good one will come, her eyes will still be closed. So we cannot afford to allow our tenure go without protecting our people. If we must go there to protect our people, and that's the decision that we have taken. And if we are going to rob ourselves because of our people, we have no option, because this is what we have voted to do. We are not here on our own volition. We are there on the mandate of the people.
Okay, that's good enough. Please, if you are from Edo State, what you can do right now, the reason why our brother, Right Honorable Chief Edoror is here, is he came to let his constituency and those that are involved to understand that the narrative that is going on air, it is not true. You all heard him, how he was manhandled, beaten by thugs, which I call political terrorists. They terrorize them. And up to now, you can see he's very calm. He have done good for his people, and he's still fighting to represent his people. We all should come together and let the governor know that it's time for him to call them back and inaugurate them. Let's pick this call, Right Honorable Edoror, please. Hello, caller.
Okay.
Yeah, hello, Kuka.
Yes, your name and where are you calling from?
I'm just calling from Australia. But the truth is,
can you speak louder, please? Can you also that we can hear you?
Just thank you. The truth is that you guys have to go back, because if you don't go back, rob yourself again, and you are giving chances to the people to continue to do whatever they're doing. And by going back, if they're scared of you going back, which means they have the wrong thing that they did, they doesn't want people to know. So you have to go back and serve your people. And whatsoever you guys discover that is not true, you have to make it open to the world. You have to clear yourself. The issue of like, your regime will go now, when this regime stole some money or whatever they did is going to affect you. The record is there for everyone to say. You still have your right to defend yourself. Look, at that time, look at what happened. And when I come to sit, look at what happened. You can be able to defend yourself, of which everybody know what is going on. Nobody can say they doesn't know what happened now. So you can go back, whatever, anything that happened, you can defend yourself when time comes. You don't have to stay home. It's your right. Take your right. If you fall and you didn't get up, that is your problem. It is not where you fall. To fall is not a problem. How did you get up? That is the problem. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Hello.
Yeah.
What I want you all to be doing is you all need to be communicating with the state government. Send a message to the state government and let them bring these people back without delay. They need to be inaugurated. That is why I put my number here, because the government officials, they are watching. They are watching. They need to know we are all Edo citizens. And the way our state is being run is not helping any one of us. Armed robbers are now broad daylight. Our 4 banks are now being robbed. No insecurity. Nothing is happening in the state. Bills are being passed in the State House of Assembly that are, even now we are hearing it's illegal bills, and most people are be punished with those illegal bills that have been passed. So there's a lot of problem that is incoming problem that that is going to come to our state, whereby those states will be found a lot of money to pay in the court of law, because people are being punished with illegal bill. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead. What do you have to say about that?
The truth is, if you look at every one of us who is calling now, every one of us, 100% of all, we have power in our rooms, in our houses. You see my point? Now, we don't. You see the opportunity you are giving out. Most of us doesn't have it. And you give that opportunity extend to us. That is why we are talking. OBASEKI doesn't watch a lot of people's videos. He watch people like you, maybe Dadamasis, people is, so that is why if we are, the opportunity we have is to use your platform, because because he can hear us. When he listens to what you're doing now, this video today, he hear what I say, he hear what the other people said, then he will know what to do. If I say I don't have his number, and even though I have his number, if I call him, he's not gonna fix the call because he doesn't know who is calling. Even though he hear what he see who is calling, say, oh, who is this reference again? He's gonna, dump it. It doesn't really matter to him. The only way he can listen, whether he listen to us and adds to it, is through this, like this big platform we are doing. That is just the truth. Okay. Because he can't answer 4 million people phone call. It's never gonna happen. How many of us have his number? Nobody. That is the truth. His number is not the domain. It's not like the Western world. You go the Prime Minister number, the number will be there. So Nigeria doesn't pick up. So that is the problem that is there. So this is the only avenue we have to express our feeling and to send our message. There's no other way. That is what I think. That is for me, my own opinion.
All right, thank you.
So we'll be doing it this way. We'll be doing it this way one day because it's not listening to you alone. It's listening to us as well when we talk through your platform. So that's the only way I think and I feel is my own truth. Thank you, Mega Wesley.
All right, thank you. I'm gonna make a. Let me quickly go ahead. Let me make one phone call right quick. So I'm gonna make one phone call and see if the call is gonna go through. Let me answer this first. Hello, caller. Your name and where are you calling from?
Yes, I'm calling from Benin. My name is Alice.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, I want to thank you for your good work.
Thank you.
You see now.
Hold on.
Be a good person. Because I'm speaking for the House of Assembly members that were not inaugurated.
Okay.
Over the years, House of Assembly members, all of them, in fact, 95% of them, they go there to enrich themselves. That is why nobody came out to protest for them. They are all of them for me. It was there since 1999. They are all criminals. They go there under 6 months. They have houses. They have hotels. They marry wives. There's no project in their constituency. So that's why nobody cares about them. Even if the governor is running a one-man show, which is wrong, I condemn it. I'm not a fan of this style of governance. But because they are all thieves, they go there to enrich themselves. They go there in less than 2 months. Their skin will be shining. Security everywhere. The people you voted, you cannot access them. They'll say, go to their office. You drop letter, it is not read. So everybody is evil. So people are even happy that they are not even inaugurated.
Wow.
Because most of them go there to enrich themselves. The ones that are there now, the 7 or 8 of them, what are they doing? Are they not all the same thing? So inaugurate them. It does not inaugurate them, but people don't feel their impact before now. That's why Edo State youth does not even care about them, to protest for them, to sing for them. Nobody will come out because they are all enriching themselves, their family, their wives and girlfriends. That's what they do. The truth is very bitter. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, we are hearing you. Go ahead.
So for me, they are reaping what they have sown or what their colleagues have sown. They are all the same. They are all after their pocket. No, my inaugurating, they are not the same. How many bills have they passed? Since 1999, how have they affected the poor on the street? Inaugurating, it's not by inauguration. They are all selfish people with their selfish interests. The only thing they do there for 4 years or 8 years is to pack money, and pack money. There's nothing. Look at those states. Are you telling me we didn't have assembly in 1999, in 2003, in 2007, in 2011? So what has changed? It's the same thing. They are all criminals. We all pray for a good set of leaders to come on board, from the governorship down to the local government. They are all thieves. Thank you very much.
All right, caller. So let me give Right Honorable Chief Edoror to respond to that. He said that those House of Assembly members, when they were there, and I believe you might be a part of it when you were there. Can you enlighten us what you really do over there?
What am I really? I don't want to join the show with that one. You can see that one is speaking from a very private, and uninformed perspective. You see, if you can you say because
that's good enough. That's good enough. It's okay. You don't want to join issue with that. Let's pick up another call. It's good enough. Okay.
I need to just say some things. I need to say something.
Okay, go ahead.
I need to say something. You see, the legislative. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, we have executive, legislative, and judiciary. Is a provision of constitution, and it must be followed for a state to have a government. Yeah, there are issues that is affecting or militating the positive output of the House of Assembly because of lack of autonomy in Nigeria. But that person doesn't seem to understand the functions of House of Assembly. If there is no legislature in Edo, what legality has Edo people, the government of Edo operated over time? So I think people need to understand what the functions of a part of government is designed to carry out. Normally, because of the quest for performance in Nigeria in a hurry, that's why you see you are expecting a House of Assembly to come and build the town hall, to come and build, provide water, to come and, that's not their functions. That's not their function. Their function is to make laws for the good governance of the people. And it's the judiciary and checkmate the executive. It is if you look at it, it's the first arm of government is to make laws and checkmate the laws that they have been made, how it is carried out. But because the lack of autonomy, the executive has suppressed the House of Assembly over time.
We lost him. We'll be having this network problem. Hello, Mama Hesh. Go ahead.
Okay. Now, I was going to suggest to the Honorable.
Okay,
can I?
He's back on air. Can we allow him to finish? Go ahead.
Yes. So this is the House of Assembly definitely have to make law. You cannot say because of the same guy that is talking, if you tell him come to a House of Assembly tomorrow without contestation, he will run there. He will run there. So you cannot say because of what you are thinking, and a bad thing is done to a sector or a part of government in a state, and you are saying because of the fact that you think of only the remuneration of the House of Assembly members or government or functionaries, that is what is making you envious and making you feel bad to the extent that you don't care whether the right thing is done or the wrong thing is done. So honestly, I don't want to join issues without such a person. Maybe he has some issues that are bothering him. Well, Nigeria is facing economic meltdown, and you don't blame people when they are speaking from a very biased point of view.
All right. Let's pick this call right quick. Go ahead, Mama Hesh.
The truth is that regardless of what is happening, we should learn how to call evil. Say when things are evil is evil, regardless of who is happening to. Now, the reason why I called again is that I don't really have a Twitter handle to Mr. Governor OBASEKI. If he does have, I think I would suggest if all of us can be tweeting him every day and bombard him with our Twitter, I'm sure maybe all of them will think twice and say everything is becoming too alarming, and put more pressure on them since everyone is still saying they should go back. That's my second suggestion.
Very good. Very good. Right, Honorable Chief Edoror, do the governor have a Twitter handle? Yes or no? We have a network breakdown again. We have a network breakdown, and unfortunately, this network has been frustrating us since it's from Nigeria. I don't know if any other member, Comrade Onaise, you need to call one of those members. They need to come on air and help Right Honorable Chief Edoror out. His network is very, very bad. Okay? Hello, caller.
Mega Comrade. Yeah, Mega Comrade.
Yes.
Thank you for your program. Sorry, I called back.
Okay, hold on, caller. Hold on, caller.
I called before. I just want to add something.
Hold on. What we want here, we do not want our anger to take the best out of us. What the governor is doing concerning the Edo State House of Assembly member, if it is wrong, we want you to contribute how the governor can be able to call them back. We are not going to dwell on the what have happened, because tomorrow I might be elected for House of Assembly tomorrow. The same thing might happen to me. So go ahead.
Okay. What I'm saying is this. It's very wrong. I know I am a political scientist, okay? I've studied. I know the principles of democracy, rule of law, separation of powers. I know all those things. Organs of government, the legislature, judiciary, executive. I know all those things. But my own anger is this. I condemn the action of the governor. It's wrong. It's totally wrong. But if the House of Assembly has been impacting the poor people since 1999, OBASEKI can't stand the heat of the protest that would have come out since these guys have not been inaugurated.
What are we going to do now? What are we going to do?
No, there is no moral justification to carry out the protest because they've all been there for themselves. We have to apologize to those citizens first. Let them all go to their
Obaseki is breaking the law. Hold on.
Yeah.
Obaseki is breaking the law. Oh, another call came. Oh, sorry, mistakenly. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yeah, your name and where are you calling from? Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes, your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Osamudia Merukunwe. I'm calling you from Canada.
Okay, please remove it from speakerphone.
No, it's not on speaker.
But we can barely hear you. Okay, go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, it's better now. It's better. Go ahead.
The last caller that called, there are three organs of government: the executive, the legislative, and the judiciary. The executive, the legislators are the people that checkmate the executive.
We know that.
It is not tandem that the legislative should provide road or water or anything in the state. The legislators are the ones that make law. Their civil responsibility, their responsibility is to make law for the state, for the betterment of the state, and to checkmate the executive. So I just want to correct that impression. What that guy said, they are all thieves. No. The legislators, they don't have business with water. They don't have business with light, NEPA, with hydro. They don't have business with any improvement. Their own is to make law for the betterment of the state. That is on the aspect of the House of Assembly members. Their own is to make law and to checkmate the excesses of the executive. That is their functions. And I must commend Right Honorable Edoror. They have tried. What they need is to get their mandate back. That is the main thing. They won't get their mandate. We need to press the governor. I don't know why the governor is like this. He's a technocrat and he knows his children abroad. He knows what is obtained in abroad. You don't circumvent people. You need to give them their mandate so that they can be able to represent their constituents. That's it. Their
don't have representatives is wrong. It's wrong. The Constitution said every constituency should be represented. That is why they put it there. At least the members of the House of Assembly should not be more than 40, but every constituent, every part should be represented. But now they don't have representatives. It's wrong. He should do the right thing. You know what I fought in Obaseki? I love Obaseki so much. But what I fought in him is when he started demolishing houses, when he started behaving like thug, like what Oshomole did that time too. Oshomole did the same to the house member. So Oshomole did the same. Is it a tradition? This should not be a tradition. This should be they should practice what the Constitution says, and they should do what the Constitution says. It's not talking. This is for the betterment of the state, for the betterment of the people you are serving. They are public servants. I don't know why they are taking. They are just chasing people that are supposed to represent their own constituency. You are chasing them out. You are shutting door against them. You have shut door against not only the 40 members, but millions, almost about 2 million people in Edo State. It's wrong. Of which my constituent too is there. It's wrong. We don't have representative in the House of Assembly. It's wrong. What's his name? Obaseki should have a rethink. You can't do that to people. You can't do that to people. Huh? That is just my take, please. Mega, you are really trying. If I have Obaseki's number, I will call him directly and I will pour my grievances. I poured my grievances. It's wrong. You are shutting people, millions of people.
Thank you, caller. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for the understanding.
Please, Right Honorable Edoror, let's pick one more call, please, before you go ahead. Hello, comrade.
Hello, Mega.
Yes, go ahead.
Domo.
You know, go.
Washington Sifo is on the highway driving. He cannot join the live program now.
Okay.
Honorable Chris Okaiba is in the function. We want me now 5 o'clock. I'm where you there now. So I wanted other members to also join our right honorable Victor Edoror so that they can.
Yeah, he's fighting really hard for them. He's fighting really hard for all of them. All right.
So a problem.
All right.
What people don't know is that the legislators, the lawmakers are just lawmakers. They don't have executive power. They don't have executive budget to construct or to embark on any infrastructural development and all that. What they can only do is to attract the government to their locality, their constituent, to bring development closer to their own people.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying? So if we are going to criticize them on that they've not done enough by attracting the government to come and work in their locality, that is a different topic entirely. What brought these people now is the injustice being rendered meted on them. For 2 years and 9 months, they've not been allowed to sit in the house. Their salary have been seized. They are not getting paid. You know, the mandate given to them. The 14 of them represent 11 out of the 18 local governments in those states. We have 18 local governments. The people representing 11 out of 18 have been locked out by the governor. We are clapping for the governor. I pray another governor come in future and operate with 3 members alone for the complete 8 years. Then we will know the evil we are, the political precedent we are laying foundation. So I'm not saying the 4 members are. No, let the governor make peace. He's the governor of the entire state. Let him bring everybody to the table. Nobody wants to impeach anybody. Let them sit down, let them complete their tenure and move on. If their people still want them to come next dispensation, no problem. Well and good. You know, I just want to see peace in my state, unity, love. You know, that cooperation, that oneness. You know, that brotherly love. You know, election has never been this bad. Since 2020 election, people have not still recovered. People are still in the line of, I'm for OBASEKI, I'm for Pop the Farm, I'm for Dogba, Nomagba. No, we have one state. We should be thinking about to attract development to the state, bring investors to the state, to set up industries, companies, to empower and employ the youth, to reduce unemployment, you know, to engage the youth positively, to train them and retrain them, bring skills like agricultural center to the state. Investment agriculture that can create food, provide food for the people, and we can even export to other states. That is what we should be thinking of. You know, one person is there today because we like his face, he's doing things that we are clapping for him. That's no problem. Prosperity will judge all of us. I'm not the owner of the state. So this is not about popularity content. This is about integrity. This is about conscience. What is being done to this 40 member? Is it fair? Is it right? You know, the narrative they've been selling to the members of the public that they went to sit down with Oshomole in Abuja, that's a big lie. You saw what happened. Some of them were kidnapped, put in the car, forced in the car to go and do midnight inauguration. In the entire, since 1999, we started this democratic dispensation. No state governor, no state has ever conducted the inauguration at night. So for the governor to organize it at night, that should send a positive message to that there was something behind it. It's the fear of the unknown. It was so they dummy that they want to impeach him. Nobody wants to impeach anybody. So we should beg the governor that he should look at his conscience and fear God. Bring these 40 people in. You know? Take them, let them sit down, let them make laws, let the state move forward. Let's think of development. You know? Just imagine 11 local governments shut out of the states. And we see nothing wrong about it. So I don't know. I'm sure. Do you know this case has been in court for more than 2 years now? It has never been heard once. But they've changed the judge over 8 times. Who is working behind the scenes? Because he has executive power. He has a security vote to play around with. They've changed the judge 8 times. The case has never been entertained once. What does that tell you? They've also brought the judiciary over, and we are clapping. I pray a bigger monster and demon will come and become governor tomorrow. If people in the don't complain, our ancestors will strike them with thunder. We are supporting rubbish. So we will advise the government to unite the states. Nobody is perfect. I'm not saying the 40 people are safe. If there's also wrong, we should point it out. But at the end of it, let's preach love and unity. How to unite the states, so the states can move forward. You know, this happened in the Baoshi state, and that was a PDP state. They were able to resolve it. And though 24 of them APC, governor APC, deputy governor APC, they could not unite. Do you know that the governor who is the governor today, he doesn't have people representing him in the house? Oredo West and Oredo East, Christopher Kabe and Uji Ekosoi, they are not in the house. And the same governor also wanted to suspend Ogbede Yama, the person representing the federal level. The governor, as we speak now, does not have anybody representing his own local government. And it's just moving on like all is well. Local government is the arm that is closer to the people. The legislators are those representing those local governments. Now there's no local government election, no local government chairman in office, and every 30 days, money is being shared between state, federal, and local governments. The money going to 18 local governments every 30 days. For the past 1 year, going to 2 years, where is it going to? Drive around the city center, everywhere is filled with refuge. You know, you see refuge, no job for the youth. No industries, no company coming in. Insecurity issues have not been tackled well, although they are trying their best because this vigilante is trying to help the situation. You know, I don't know what is happening. I don't just know. You know, the governor should do more than this. He should see Edo as his own, as the father of all. Unite the state, call them to a round table. Everybody apologize. Nobody's going. If you wanted to sound and take your swearing oath, I don't know what to use now. Let them sit there in the house. Let them complete their tenure and move on. Prosperity will judge us. We came to this world with nothing. We will live with nothing. So they're just playing games, and some people are just falling. Some gullible people are just following their narrative. That they went to sit down with the Oshomole. How can the man borrow money to contest the election after when he said he doesn't want to go through the process of inauguration? Inauguration is a ceremony. Their families, members, they will carry a big cook, carry canopy. There will be party after everything. You think what are they doing in Abuja? You know, they left their home, because they have to run for their own safety. You know, you saw the video you played now. They were attacked. The CSO of the governor was the one that led that attack. It's a public figure. This is a public information. This did not happen yesterday.
Who is the CSO
to the governor?
Who is the CSO?
His name is Okoro. He was the one that led those talks. The Mutari guy that is the head of Power now was the one that led the talk. That's why they compensated him with that appointment. To be collecting revenue and getting rich and be collecting 400,000 naira a day. So the government is just pretending. You are fighting Agberu, but you have Agberu in your government now, but you not give them uniform. You know, I don't know who is deceiving who. Why am I concerned? Because I see other states. Look at the Enugu state. In less than 7 years, the governor has constructed about 67 flyovers across the state. He said, "No good state, Rivers State. Is it Lagos State? Do they have money more than I do?" Look at the war-torn Borno State. The governor has started in the first 100 days in office. He started over 87 roads from start to completion. We are still dragging with the camera for the past 5 years. I pray I will complete it in the next 2 years. I don't know where end. He wants to build the airport now. One block of sand have not been. It's not on site. Gele story. I don't know. The guy is just doing 1 or 2 jobs in already. We are clapping for him. We have 18 local government. We have 192 wards. There are some communities now. There are some localities that they don't have government presence. No health centers, no primary health centers. Some secondary school that they only have one science teacher from primary, from JS1 to SS3. Oh, I don't know what's happening. No teachers. Nothing is happening. We are just clapping. And I'm not in any way saying the government must solve the problem 100%. But we should encourage him to do more. That's why we elected him. He's our chief servant. He's working with our taxpayers' money. So we to be probing the government. Okay, last year budget was about 230 billion. What was the implementation in terms of percentage? This year budget, how far are you going? These are the questions. These were supposed to be engaging governor on, but we are not distracted with all those less important things because of greed and politics taking too far. Self-centered government. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. I don't just know. Local government is not in the office, but money comes there every 30 days. Where is that money going to? Nobody's asking questions. Over 7-8 markets has gone down in the last 2 years. No single market has been built. The market women have not been compensated. To give them little grants to encourage them. Government is about human capital, that the human beings, not dying roads. Yeah, we are the roads. Show me one road the governor has had in the last 2 years that is still in order. Potholes everywhere. So we just want to let him just finish his tenure and go. Baba Oyegu was the governor in this state in time past. Oshomole was the governor. They are ordinary citizens now. His time will start and end. Edo will continue. But prosperity will judge all of us. Let him do his work. Let him do. Because I don't know how else we want to intervene. So I tell you the effort I've put into this matter. Why only SC that will give me the matter is in court. And the guy is not in their hand again. There's nothing they can do again. If the governor wants to effect good and positive and progressive change in the next 48 hours, he can resolve this issue.
The governor can do it right away. Right away.
So what?
I say he can do it. If you want to do it tomorrow, he can do it.
Yeah. To do it in less than 48 hours, he can get it done. So the state can move forward. You can face development. You can face other progressive things. But I don't know this distraction. I just pray. It's 10 years, 8 years. He can't stay more than 8, whether he likes it or not. Another governor will come. History will judge all of us. There's no problem. Just clapping for him, let them keep clapping. But I pray another governor will not come and do similar things. Then people will complain. I will attack that person. If they are silent now, they should remain silent in future. So let's be clapping for him. There's no problem. But I still beg. I'm still using God to beg his governor. He should do the needful. He has a conscience. He has a wife. The wife should talk to him. I've been on punishing people enough. 2 years and 9 months. People that contested the election. But you are in office. You are collecting your money. Taking all your allowances. Taking security votes. So I don't know what is happening. Look at vigilantes. Individuals just came and said, okay, let's just help this security situation. They volunteer to be helping. Give them little stipends to encourage them. No way. You are using almost 1 year, 10 years to train them. The Nigerian police force that go to police college that they cater for training, do they take 10 years to train? So I don't know. So, I mean, it should not just go the other way because it comes in the hands of individuals in the state now or in the name of vigilante. That's on that time bomb in the future. They'll be ready tools in the hands of big politicians in the future. So he said that he brings them into his fold now, take their biometrics, absorb them into the system, take their data, take their fingerprints so he can know anybody that commits crime with their gun. They will, because we cannot vet for all the vigilantes. Just as we have bad police, we also have bad army officers. So there must be bad eggs amongst them. So if the government does not get involved now and coordinate them very well, organize them very well, give training and retraining, so they can secure the state. Because without security, he himself cannot enjoy his own tenure. Because the primary purpose why he was elected was because security of life and property. So he should do the needful. This is not the time of APC or PDP. Let's beg so I can unite the state. So we can move forward and attain greatness. Because if the government will fail, all of us will suffer it. Even if we are not home, even if we are overseas, but we have families and cousins and relatives back home. If the government should succeed, everybody, like the day was lighting up Ringo. Everybody was praising him. Because it's a good thing, lighting up the city. So he should put in needful. We don't hate him. We just want you to do. I hate his policy, some of his policies, not all. I don't hate him as a human being because I have the fear of God in me. I can't hate a human being. I hate some of his policies. For him as a human being, no. I love him so much. I overrated him. I was thinking if he come, he would do something differently from previous governors. But I'm disappointed now. Look at the Mutari that led those stuff to Golden Field to attend the 40 members. He's the head of the Power or People, I don't know what they call them. He's the head now. He has been compensated. The people that attack Oshomole in the stadium at the airport, they have been compensated with revenue. So who is deceiving who? You said the former people were dogs. This one now, what are they? Gentlemen, bankers. So my brothers, I just pray we should add our voice to this struggle. Let him bring the 40 members to the house. Let them complete their tenure. If their constituency want them, they can re-elect them. If not, they can bring fresh people. Let's bring intelligent and young, vibrant, and eloquent people that can make good laws to move the state forward. The governor has passed a law against land grabbing for the past 5 years. Everyone, one person who has been tried who has gone to jail. Every day you hear land grabbing case. A man will go to Europe, suffer and make money between 2 or 3 jobs, gather money for 5 years, then come home and buy a land and start building. All of a sudden, the land was taken off him and sold by another person. Nothing happens to that person, and we have this governor. Thank God now he just set up a committee, but they have set up a committee 5 years ago. Arafat was the head of that committee. I can remember very well. The former IG of police. What happened? He died natural death. This one, I don't pray God to give him the grace. I pray this one succeed. There are a lot of issues. Anti-grace bill, he refused to pass. He betrayed other SAG governors. Now he's trying to talk about it now to still give a rethink to it and maybe pass it into law. But look at the lives that are being killed. I was in a live program with you where somebody called from Canada said her mother's head was cut off in her community. She was crying all the way from Canada, a Benin woman. You know, so our Benin sisters. So that's it. So the government is doing this. We have no other thing. We should be united. We should work together as one. You know, put politics aside. After election, there must be a winner and loser. If not God, it's God that made Obaseki become governor. It's God that if God did not stand with him, he would not become governor. So you should fear that same God and do what is right. I forget what people are sacrificing are telling him. Bring the people in, unite the states, make peace with Oshomole, unite Shurishaibu and Oshomole, let them be love. We have no other states. These are leaders, these are our politicians. Let's unite. And attain greatness. That is the way to go. All this fight or I don't believe in party, I don't believe in politics. I'm just an activist. I just want to see some things good. I'm an advocate of good governance and true progressive development. So I'm talking from the heart, from the angle of law for my state. I have no other state. If Obaseki should start doing mega projects now, landmark project now, and complete within 2 years, to the credit of the state, to improve the infrastructural development of the state. I'll be happy for it. It's my state. I'll be proud of it. If he fails, everybody will be in a mess. So somebody will pray for his downfall. We want to succeed. That's why we are talking. But some people who think they love him more than us, you cannot say anything about the man. You can't question him. You can't call him to. I don't understand. Can you practice democracy without the members of the House of Assembly? That's not democracy. Nine people passing law, but taking budget. You know, according to the opposition party, 25 billion was taken as loan. Another 18 billion taken as loan in less than 2 years. What was that money tied to? Nobody's asking questions. We are just floating like a conquered people. Who is the governor? It's just servant of the people. Nobody forced him to come and contest. He knew the problem of the state. He was the Oshomole for ages. He was the head of the economic team. So he knows what we are going through as a state. I was thinking we were going to use his influence and connection to attract companies, give them land to set up companies, set up industries to empower and employ the youth and reduce the unemployment wherever in the state. That was my thinking. I supported him. I prayed for him to win that first tenure. But when I saw the first 4 years, I was like, this man was overrated. I'm not seeing something different from the old order. And it has played out now. I just prayed. He can still make it through, and I pray he listens to the voice of God, not my voice. He can still make it through in these 2 years. He can unite the state, unite everybody. Lead from the front. Give leadership to the state. We have no other state. We love our state. We love Edo State. That's why we are involved. So please.
All right, I have a question for you. I have a question for you. Do you think we should call Governor Obaseki on air?
No. I'm doing everything to bring it to the live program. I'm doing everything to do.
No, I want to know. I want to know if we can if you want us to call him on air now.
No, the governor, you don't just pick call like that. Now you work with appointment with the governor. The phone will be there, will be ringing, will not pick. So you have to first of all SMS to him to tell him what you're about to do.
Okay, let me do that. Let me do that.
Like this, like this.
Okay, hold on.
Let me to come show.
Hold on. Let me do that. Let me call him and see what we can do.
But I don't know his location right now. I don't know. But
yeah, he will answer the call if he will answer the call if he's not busy. So I know he will do it. Let me try it and see if we can put this thing to rest. All right, thank you. Right, Honorable Chief Edoror, you have done a lot, and we want to thank you. And we are going to continue to pursue this issue. Let me see if we can get the governor on air and see what we can do. I should have just called before even saying it, because now people are going to call him and let him know that we want to make peace. It's peace. We want him to succeed. I'm going to remove it from speakerphone at first. I'm going to do private call, please, guys. We need to settle this matter and make peace in our state. You know, sometimes, oh, wow. Okay, the phone is not even ringing. Fortunately, the phone is not ringing. We are going to try to continue to call the governor and see what we can do about this issue. If you have any other thing you want to let us know, right, Honorable Chief Edoror, you can go ahead. If not, you will leave the matter for us. We will continue from here while I know you have done your best, while you can go ahead and attend other meetings. Can you hear us, sir? Hello? Okay. Can you hear us? Okay. Comrade Nice, please help me let him know if you have any other business that he needs to take care of. He should go ahead while we will deal with this issue and make sure that this matter is being resolved. Unfortunately, he cannot hear. Can you hear us, sir? Okay. His network will be having a problem with his network. So, guys, as you can see, we want peace in our state. Let me answer this call right quick. I think you have called earlier. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, the mega.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, mega. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear. We can hear you. We can hear you.
Hello? After the end of this program, much later at night, maybe 10, 9,
yeah,
10
I will do that. I will do that.
We'll call the governor.
We need to solve this problem.
We'll reason with him.
Yes. Okay.
We'll reason with him.
Okay, that sounds good.
We should move Edo State forward.
Yeah, please let
bad politics. We are one big family.
Yeah, let Right Honorable Edoror know that he have done his best. He should go ahead and attend more meetings. I will handle it from here. Please let him know. So, okay.
We'll get it done.
Okay.
No problem. We are working on it. I'm the one that took them to Bereket. I was the one behind the whole movement. So some of us work behind the scene. We don't make noise. I don't want to be praised. I don't want to be known.
Okay. Go ahead and
don't understand where I'm coming from.
Go ahead and call him and let him know about.
What?
I say call him and let him know that he's fine. He can go ahead and take care of other business. The network is bad. We will handle it from here. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, I'm already talking to the chief of staff and the secretary of state government. We're working on it. We're working on it. We'll succeed. I will not give up. We serve the living God. I mean, society.
All right.
So there's no problem. But we just want to see peace and unity amongst our people. Let's speak with one voice. Let's be united. You know. So that's it. So, my God, thank you for your time. Thank you for your effort. May God bless you.
Amen.
You're a great man. May God bless you.
Amen.
I pray for you every night and day. Keep doing your good job. So
right.
After the show,
okay, all right.
Go not together.
All right.
All right. It's our brother. No problem.
All right. Later.
All right, my brother.
Bye. Hey guys, as you all can see, we are going to do whatever it takes to make sure that this matter is being resolved. So I want everyone to share this video. I don't want the video to be too long due to network difficulty. We have asked Right Honorable Victor Edoror to go ahead and attend the more meeting that is going to attend. So that is it. Concerning, first of all, I want to thank the good people of United States. I will not do this video without speaking about this. May God Almighty bless the men and women in uniform in this country. What is happening in Ukraine is despicable. It is very, 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 very bad for the good people of Ukraine. Last night, I tried to call the White House multiple times. My number have been stored in the White House. Now, when I call, they will put my phone straight to voicemail. So sometimes I will call, they will answer, then I will keep talking. What they do now, immediately they see my call coming, they will put it on a answering machine or whatever. Why do they do that? Was the fact that when Putin invaded, when he recognized the two separatist so-called country that he created, and a sanction was not imposed on the Russia, on Putin, who is a killer. I pick up the phone. I have the opportunity to have the number. I call the White House. I let them know that if President Joe Biden did not do what he promised to do, that he should kiss 2024 goodbye. And when I did that, and I made sure I spoke to the White House staff that they should go and look for a job in McDonald's. That very soon they're going to be out of the White House. So if they refuse to sanction Russia less than 24 hours, because at that time they were bending, like twisting the political, Russia have not really invaded Ukraine. They just, they just recognize the separative. I said, no, that is invasion. They need to put sanction on Russia. I called the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi office, and I called some of the senators' office. Then after that, 24 hours later, we started hearing from the ambassador, United States UN ambassador, that Putin recognizes the separative in Donbass region is invasion. So I was happy. Even my family were shocked. I said, yeah, one person can make a difference. We all got to come together. We all should be calling our representative. Then after that, I came on air. I encourage everyone to do the same. So with the bomb, the missile, we're dropping on the innocent children. I saw old woman dying. I pick up the phone. I called the Nancy Pelosi office, the Speaker of the United States House, the powerhouse of the world. I let them know that it's time for America to be a part of it. I don't understand this country that gave me voice. When Libya government, Muammar Gaddafi, was going after the citizen, it was not even up to this situation. The American and the British, they intervene. So-called, they do not want Libya to kill its people. And when things happen in Syria, the same United States intervene. In Kosovo, they intervene. even during this Tigray region, Ethiopia region, when the war was going on between the Ethiopia and the Tigray region, the United States were threatening to intervene. I don't know why now Russia are killing the good people of Ukraine. The so-called NATO are hesitating. They are scared. I don't know what is going on. Why is America have not sent the special force to Ukraine to prevent more death, more suffering for the good people of Ukraine? These are the question I wanted to ask the White House. These are double standard. I let them know, to be honest, if President Trump was in power, this will not happen. Now I begin to think people are blaming Obama that during the that Obama was too soft in 2024, 2014. Obama let Putin get away with the Crimea. Now we are beginning to see that Obama was not at fault. Joe Biden was the vice president. Joe Biden was the one that were advising Obama, telling him not to intervene. Now, under Joe Biden, that I voted for, my family voted for, we are seeing bloodshed. The good people of Ukraine are being massacred. And the whole world is watching. I myself am going to call some of the activists here in Dallas and see how we can go to Russian embassy and let our voice heard. The reason why I'm doing this, I want everyone, wherever you are. I saw some Nigerians yesterday rushing, trying to go to Poland. Some were fighting very hard to escape the death. Nigerians, Ghanaians, Africans are being killed, are being massacred. I think everyone, man and woman, need to come out and condemn this barbaric act of President Putin. President Putin is a killer and is a dictator. He's been in power for 22 years, almost 22 years. I don't think any Western world leader will allow any country in Africa, any country, if their president have been in power for 22 years and start invade another country and start massacring them like a geisha. No Western leader will say they are not a NATO member, they are not going to evolve. So this is a question President Joe Biden will have to answer to in 2024. If he contests or if he seeks for re-election, he has a long way to go. He has a lot of questions that he needs to answer. I myself, anywhere he goes, I will go there and support him and make sure he answers my question in 2024. So that being said, I love you all and I thank you all for sharing. Please, if today is the first day you are watching People's Freedom Movement YouTube channel, please don't hesitate to subscribe and don't forget to hit the notification bell button. Whenever we are on air, you will be able to contribute and call in. So I love you all. You know, don't listen to what other evildoers are going to be saying. The people of Ukraine are suffering. There's bloodshed over there. And I want to use this opportunity to appeal to the governor of Edo State. If there's anything you know that these our brothers who have not been inaugurated can do to bring peace to this situation, we ask you to do it. And God bless everyone. I love you. Happy Sunday, everyone. So I'm going to sign off now. Please share this video. And if you share this video, if you have anything you can do to help the good people of Ukraine, put yourself in their shoe. War is not pretty. War is very, very bad. So please do. That is it. We are not going to accept any call from now. I'm signing off. I love you. God bless you. Thank you. That is it.